Good morning, good afternoon traders, and welcome to another live session with the Mohawk Forex Scalping group. And yeah, thanks for everyone for joining and everyone from the Discord group as well. And today is obviously big news as we're going to be focusing on the upcoming CPI inflation data, which a lot of people are seeing as more important than the jobs news, as this will all lead on to the decision by the Fed on the tapering for the US stimulus. So a lot of markets are pensive and waiting for this to happen. So that's why we're in a good 25-30 minutes before the news gets released. We're going to look at see if we can do some scalping on the US30 and also on gold. We'll see the reaction. We're looking at NAS as well, at silver, and a bit of Bitcoin. So obviously I'm open to requests. If anything needs some analysis doing, then obviously you can just do a request. All the details are in the description below. And obviously if you want more information on joining the team, the group, the Discord, you can go to the website again, www.mohawkforex.com, and all the details of how to join our Discord are all on there. So yeah, let's sit back, relax for the next 20 minutes, have a look how things are shaping up. At the moment we've got our AX system loaded on the charts. We've had a few updates which the members have received. We're on version 1.06 now, so we're tweaking our system and indicators all the time. That's one benefit of joining the group and being in the group, is that you know, we're always moving things forward and trying to make this as easy as possible, which it never is, but this gives us the extra edge we need. So at the moment we've got our trend lines, we've got our points of interest, which is our grid system, our baseline, and of course our good old faithful RSI scanner, which we have down here, which shows divergence as well, and our market dashboard, which is very, very handy indeed, and stops us having to look at multiple time frames. Like I say, most of our trading is done on the 3-minute time frame, and we do some analysis on the 15 as well, but we're true scalpers here. We don't really go above those time frames if we can help it. Coffee's on, nice coffee, which is good. And I've been watching US30 for the last couple of hours. As you can see, it broke our trend line here and hit our resistance about 34.934. Market fluctuated, found a bit of support in our pivot. This is our main pivot zone for the day, our neutral resistance, and went back up to now our breakout zone, and it's now falling through, broke the support level and found some more support down at 34.797 zone. So we're really just waiting for the news to come out, and obviously if it's better than expected, we're expecting our RSI to climb through into our neutral zone, and we're expecting to break our now resistance zone here, this mid band, and hopefully get back up to our breakout zone area here. This is what we're looking at. So there could be a nice few scalps in this, and it looks like we've formed a kind of an M pattern, and we're looking to break out the W. Now if the news is bad, then obviously we're looking to take things the opposite way. We're looking at a continuation. We're under our bigger trend line here. We've got this heavy support zone, and if the news is worse than expected, then obviously we could be looking at smashing through our support zone into the extension zones we've got here. So we'll look to scalp them as well. At the moment we're just sitting back and waiting. We've had a range for the last 15-20 minutes. Our trend bars telling us we're still looking to the downside. We're about 50% bearish momentum. So we'll just wait and watch. For those of you who don't know about the news, obviously I use my FX book. There's various different websites you can use to analyse the news. And with the month-on-month figure for August, looking at a drop down to 0.4 from 0.5 last month. It's obviously bad news. And for the year to date, obviously again we're looking at a slight dip of 0.1%, and same with the core inflation. So we as scalpers would ideally like to see this be better than expected, to go opposite to the market, so that we get a nice spike that we can trade. If it is worse than expected news, I'd like this to be 5.2, 5.1, and maybe the core inflation to be around the 4 zone, and then I'm happy to take sales on this. So like I say, no one really knows, nobody knows. The market has an idea, but we're just going to jump on once we see the result get released, and see how US30 reacts to it. Like I said, as we expect, it's entering into a range, and again I always mark out what is the potential. So now, you know, I like to look for 100 to 200 points, then back to the outside edge of our breakout zone with 242 at the moment. So that looks looking good. If the news was good, we're going to get a buy up to here, and if the news is worse than expected, I expect this zone to be broke and come down to our purple support zone, which again is about 200. So looking good either way on this right now. If we look at gold, we already had some wins on gold this morning at London Open, which we shared in the group, as the market's had a little bit of a spike, and we got in on a buy and a sell on gold at London Open. Since then, as you expect, gold is sliding downwards, a bit of a retracement. And we're looking here, if the news is bad on the inflation data and the stimulus, then obviously we're looking for gold to break this now resistance zone, and we can bring our TP1 level to about here, and we'll get in on a buy on gold. And again, 100, yeah, that's fine, that's enough. And again, if the news is better than expected, I expect gold to drop and hopefully clip our bottom level here on our points of interest chart. Like I say, people ask me, this is not a Fibonacci, this is our own designed grid system. There is Fibonacci mathematics in there, along with support resistance and other things. So it's not just a case of a Fibonacci, but this is all automated for you and drawn when you have access to the system. We've got TP set both ways on gold if gold continues to range. Again to the downside. Yeah, again, we're 100, so RSI is the key, as we know. Okay, it's just starting to pull back a little bit. We're going to stick on US30 and see what we get. Now, usually with pre-market news as well, you have to be careful because sometimes there is a lot of stop loss hunting with the markets going the opposite way to the news. This is a common occurrence that I teach. And I think with CPI, if the result is enough in one direction, we should go with the main direction of the news. And then once we get to the market open, we should have a continuation of that news. Doesn't always work like that, but that's the way we tend to go. So we don't enter big lot sizes initially on the release, but later on when the market opens is when we can load up the scalps. We'll just watch. US30. If anyone's got any questions or anything, obviously you can just go in the chat. Happy to answer. Again, we had a good start to the week. Some good trades yesterday, and again, all the setups and trades are posted in our Discord group, and that's the advantage of being a member. About 30 minutes to go. NAS 100 pretty much in the same position. So again, any one of these three you could take a trade on. You can take all three if you want. I don't do pending orders, so I usually stick to one. So either US30, gold, or NAS. Have a quick look at the news. Here we go. So we're just setting up our take profit levels where I know I have a good idea where price is going to spike to. So you know where to get out the trade. The RSI now has just crossed our neutral zone, our average line, so neutral on our dashboard, neutral on RSI, perfect. It's exactly where we need it to be before a news event. And we've got 8 minutes to go, so let's just watch and see how this plays. Okay, 5 minutes to go. So again, US30 just ranging a little bit, again just waiting, hitting our bottom of our breakout zone here. Neutral. Gold is looking bearish. It's expecting a good result, therefore we'll get it's already hit our potential TP. So if it's sat on that, guess where we're going? We're going to go down to the next level. Because if we're going to scalp this and the news is good, we want 100. Yeah, 184. Perfect. And to the upside now, the resistance zone can become our, you can narrow it in here or here. Let's watch the countdown. So we've got 3 minutes. Setting up nicely still. I can see we're getting a nice centre of a W pattern form as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. So if the news is bad, we're going to bounce off the support. So this is, you've got TP1, TP2 here, could be potentially to here. You don't want to be too greedy. If it's at the top there, just measure again. Yeah, 200 is fine. So we'll come down, retest, and then just depends how bad this news is. It could continue down. Like I say, we could be going down to the heavier support zone. This is the exciting thing about it. Here we go, 30 seconds. Let's get those fingers ready. Let's see. 15 seconds. This is it. Is it going to be better than expected or worse? And it's worse than expected. 4 on the yearly. 4. Look at that spike. The spike the opposite way. Look at that. This is what you get. This is your stop loss hunting. Look at that. News is bad. Goes up. Let's watch it now. This is all a liquidity grab. Watch it come down. Selling at the top. And like I say, once it gets to the open, this will drop. Look at that. Crazy result. Gold, yep, either way. Gold smashed both our TPs. Perfect. You went for the buy on gold. Perfect, look at that. That is what you call a new spike. That's brilliant. Let's watch US30. Like I say, this happens so many times where the market will go the opposite way to the result. Inflation year on year kept the same. That's why there was a boost. The rest of it will come down. 4% is what I said, the core inflation. Look at that, beautiful. So because it was kept the same, it was as predicted. That's why you've got the good news spike. The rest of it was bad, so it's going to spike up and pull back, and then we'll get the same again on the open in about an hour's time. I've put some sells in, so let's see. Gold's already hit, already done its job. US30, look at that, sat right on our breakout zone. Smashing. So let's watch. See how far this moves. And then we'll go again on the open. We see this all the time now on the pre-market news. That market was expecting it to be way worse. In fact, it's held, and that's why we've got the boost. So some nice buys. Gold following. Again, we're hitting the neutral zone, so again I'm going to wait for RSI, then I'm going to get some sells in on here. It's reaching our extension level. It's all because of this, you see. Year to date is as expected, and like I say, when it's as expected, it's always good, most times good. But the month on month obviously is down 0.0, so we are going to get some pullback on this. But so far, yeah, look at that buy, beautiful. But straight away just hit. Will it come back down here? Maybe not now. Maybe it's going to be just back into our zone. But we'll trace back down slowly and then get ready for the open. What I'm waiting for again is for our side to come down. So what we are, we're 82, 83. So we just need this to come out the zone, and we can put some sells in on there, and same thing on gold. Gold to drop, look at drop. Gold's going to fly now. Here we go. That's broke. Bright green, so that's the entry point for another buy on gold.
Silver and gold are flying.
Yeah. Like I say, it's a bit of a mixed. Because it was as expected, that's good. I think they're expecting it to be way worse. The overall inflation, that's why we've got the boost. But I'm just going to go in on the retracements of all this lot, so I've just set everything up. I expect gold to push higher to the 30 now. So we got in again here as soon as it crossed. Yep, as soon as it crossed that zone, we were in again on a buy. Like I say, I'm waiting. See if we're going to get up here. If not, once this curls down, we're in on a sell.
I was looking over the charts whenever I got up. Looks like gold and silver fell off a cliff last night.
Look at that, 100%. 100%.
1790 area.
Nobody's said it, everyone's buying. Like I said, that's all this result here. 5.3. So even though it's lower than last month, because it's as expected, the markets react in a positive way. They got it right. Obviously the month on month is down, so I expect to see dips on this, maybe more on the open, which we've got 45 minutes. That was nice. That was a nice couple of wins. And like I say, I'm going to come back the opposite way when I see the move. US30 now should drop back down to this 39.40 once it's finished. You zoom out, there's the potential. It peaked. Retest. Nice W. And like I say, this is just a glitch in what was looking like the market was coming down. So RSI is now backed off a bit, 80. Going to break that neutral. So this now becomes basically the zone here. You know, we're going to 200 once it decides to pull back, but it will, always does. Get rid of that now because that was on the release. %, now down from 100. Like I say, I expect things to go their normal direction once the open happens, but I'm just in seeing if gold is going to break and go a bit higher. We can get above 75. Look at that spike on the news release, so it was great. It didn't matter which way you went, you could have won on that. went in on the buy, got that, got out. I mean, how many pips was that? Points. I'd only set 100. That was 400, pretty much either way. Nice. If US30 climbs higher, then I'll put some sells in at the top before the open, but I'm just going to wait now. So I've got sells going on, holding as well. Just finding a nice zone, so I like to see. 85. Hell of a move, which is what everyone predicted. They said that this was more important than the jobs release. All the markets were waiting. I don't know if there's anything been announced yet, because that's it for news today, apart from the oil just at the close tonight.
Still a lot of volume left to trade for the day.
Yeah. Consumer prices in US increased by less than forecast. So it just tells you it's all that kind of movement is a massive big stop loss hunt, because it was the same as expected and then the rest of it was below. So that's why I expect US30 to come down and gold to go up in the next 50 minutes. Economists called for a 0.4 increase. There you go. I'm going to post that in the group. So it looks like it's run out of its steam now. RSI has pulled back from that top level up 79.80. Let's see if it'll get back. Gold. Didn't check the NAS. There we go. Look at NAS. NAS went exactly the same way. Ooh, look at that. So once it breaks here, again, looking to take sales if you trade in NAS down to this level here, down to our pivot. And again, just measure that out. What we're going to get, yeah, 186. So let me have a look at that. See if we can have a clean sweep. Then look at 150 points on NAS. The higher it is now, the better it's going to be for the open. That's the way we always see it. And like I say, we've seen it all week with news events. When the news is pre-market, it tends to go the opposite way initially. Then we get the ride. Gold goes the way and then goes the opposite way. It's crazy. Everything's reversed, but we know this now. Gold was lucky then because it went both ways, which you just like to spike both ways. But as you can see with NAS and with US30, they literally went straight up. There was the result, bang, which wasn't as good as expected. But so we wait for this and catch anything, and if you did take any losses, we'll get it back here. Just let this play out for the next 20 minutes or so. There was a great spike though on gold. Look at that, just went both ways, bang. So we'll wait for gold to, I think gold will retest. It's the first time it's been back up for a while, back up to the 1790, and then we'll want to look to get back to the 1800 zone. So again with gold, I'm going to move any potential level back to there. And then there as a second. retest that neutral support. Like I say, as it gets nearer, I'm going to look for buys on gold and look for sells on US30. So you can see here, look, massive momentum. We're now down to 75% from 100 bullish, but falling is the trend. You know, volume, as Justin said, lots to go, 34%. Gold is 52. And they say bullish and rising, which is what we want. See? And if you're doing trading NAS, it's matching pretty much the Dow Jones at the moment, advancing. And so the NAS could go the opposite way and continue on up, testing the minor resistance there. 83. So we're just sat waiting. This is the fun part of scalping. Sitting on your hands. RSI is doing its thing, flattening out. So we've got about 35 minutes to go till the market opens. Everything is set. Oh, let's have a look at gold. Yes, look at that. Beautiful. So that's just taking out my take profit, I think. Yes, so we've got a nice couple of wins on gold there. That was quick, better than expected. I told you gold would push. It was nice to see, look at that. Told you it'd retest that neutral zone and fly. Perfect. So another win on gold there. Nice. US30 still not having it yet. Look at it, RSI 76. It's coming, it's coming. Let's see if we hit this and back to our zone here, so we can set up kind of a second one here, I think. So looking at 4. This is why sometimes with the pre-market news, like I say, you're better off waiting. Gold, like you say, seems to go the way that we think it will go. US30 likes to play around and go the opposite way for that first, 30 minutes. Reaches a peak.
Gold's in overbought territory and dropped in a buy.
Yeah, I'm out of my gold buys now. That was it. I grabbed in on there. I set those 2 levels. It's, what is it, 77. I want it to pull back a little bit before it goes up again on the open. That's what I'm thinking, but my levels have already been hit, so we'll follow it and see.
Close it up. Profit.
17.98. See if it's going to break this resistance, heavy resistance. Look, then we could be looking at getting back to 18. We're not far off. Is 18 achievable today again?
It's possible.
Well, I think it might on the. I think 30 minutes to go. I can see RSI kicking up to 85, taking it to 18. I'd rather see the RSI come out the zone and then I'll take a buy back in again. We did here. We'll see it drop a little bit, but we've got a green trend now. We've got 81%, so that was a nice re-entry for a buy. What we caught. Here we go. US30. Here we go. Look, TP1 hit. We've got the flat. Perfect here, look, zone here, breakout. Let's see if that's the best of support level here, look. That'd be nice. We should go above it back there. Go to that one. Let's have a look. This is all playing out like 20 minutes earlier than I thought it would, but that's how it happens. Yay, right, NAS as well. We're in profit on NAS. Just ranging around a little bit. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's spiked. We'll do the same thing, you know, just wanting to see RSI just peek out of the zone. Gold's looking strong still. I'm going to put, let's go for it, put the next level up there, 18. And being positive. broke the trend line, perfect. Let's see, you never know. We're prepared for either way, for a pull or a I'd like to see it continue, because US30's got quite a way to drop back down now. Probably going to range for a little bit on our pivot zone before. So I'm going to set that. This would be nice now. That'll finish my day off nicely if we get back down to here, 4,500, perfect. Let's watch. We've got 30 minutes to go, 28 minutes to go. Oh yeah, I've got a little bit more profit on the NAS 100. So I'm just waiting for US30 now. Might go back in on gold. Let's see. Because I'm not giving out any financial advice. This is just for entertainment, and this is my own way, our way of doing things. Yeah, gold's still looking good, coming down a little bit, but so I'm not in a trade on gold at the moment, so if the RSI pulls back and back in, then I might be tempted. And I say on the US30 we've come out of the zone now. I want to see this come back, get back into that neutral. So we're down from 100% bullish movement to 65, 70 now. Look, I expect it to range along here for a bit, and then we'll see which way it goes on the open. 25 minutes to go. If anyone's watching anything different, let me know, obviously. But just sticking with these at the moment. So NAS, yeah, you can see same thing, just wanting to drop, just coming out of the zone again. And that's where my level's set, just above here. I'm looking for this, like I say. Gold again, retesting. trying its best to get 17.98. So you could have gone in on a cross here, the RSI, bang here, come back out again for another 100, retested, turns green, in there, so many opportunities, you know. I'm liking trading gold now on the London Open as well. That's the last few times I've got some good wins on that. If I see the price action is the right way, like this morning. There's a nice little win on the buy, saw it peak out and then got the sell. And then there was a re-entry here for a sell, and another re-entry here for a sell, and then another re-entry here for a sell. So you could have just, you know, unusual. It was a good move, and plenty of times you could have got in on the sell there. And then, like I say, you could have got in for a buy or a quick little buy on here, but this is what you would have waited for. Another re-entry on the sell there. Still in some profit on my NAS trade that I'm holding. So if gold does come down a little bit, it's looking, it just wants to break, doesn't it? It wants to push. 79, 81%. Almost 60% in on full volume. US30 doing what I said. Just going to range around on our pivot zone, and then it's going to make the move. And so if it does break above here, then yeah, of course we're taking bias this next zone here. It's how we think it's going to go. We want to be down here. The zone we're just below is our breakout zone at the top of it, and here's our bottom. I'm not saying it's going to blast all the way down here again, but we'll see. Just going to go and grab a coffee while we're waiting. Back in a sec. Okay, we're back. Yes. Oh, it's a nice coffee. Beautiful. That'll just get me through the US Open, I think. So as you can see now, looking on the chart, we've got the trend line drawn in for us now on the 30. It's broke, pushing back up, which is what we expect. Range around the zone. So this is a nice flat part of the KG. I'd love it to smash through here. If not, like I say, then if it's the buy, you know what we're looking for. We're going to look for here. We've got resistance, but again, I'll set that either way. We're all wanting this. Yeah. Just over 10 minutes to go. Fingers at the ready. See if there's any more news popped up. So I love this. We'll look at oil later as well. So this is giving us the overview of what the markets are thinking. Like I say, not before a drop. Let's see if they're right. We know how the market likes sort of manipulation, so gold, same, everything's in the same position at the moment. Look, NAS. Again, you've got TPs there if it is a buy. We're aiming for the downside up on gold, and if gold will follow, if so we're here, if not we're up, we're here. Already spiked, tried to spike to it, reach, what did it reach? Top there, 17.99, look at that. Will we see 1800? So as long as we've got 100 points move on gold, yeah, 195 to there, so just going to adjust that down to here then. For the open, I'm just looking for 100 points, remember, 150 max to be safe. I said, the lower the starting point was 79.7. 7 minutes to go. Seven minutes to go. Let's see what we're going to get. Everything is just holding. Yep, US30 holding. Now obviously if we see a break to the upside, obviously we wait for the top to sell again. Let's just see what RSI does. Like I said, I'm looking for the sells though. And we're all basing this off, we're looking at the, the CPI. Results from earlier on. Obviously looking at tomorrow's calendar, there's way more news to trade with all this. Plenty of news for tomorrow. Including the UK inflation rate as well. Five minutes to go. Get ready, everyone. So look at the bullish move now. It's come all the way down from 100% to 53, 56. 3 minutes to go onto the countdown. We're all set. Fingers on the buttons. Let's see if we can get a nice open scalp. So we're all set with levels either way. Yep, gold, NAS, everything pretty much around the same. So we push in or we push in, which way?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Yeah, we're good. Good.
Right on.
Just waiting to see which way we're going to go on this open. Okay, countdown started, 1 minute to go. Let's see if it goes the way we think. Should be a nice move. Brilliant, look at that. Coming down. Yes, nice win on gold. I said a buy, beautiful. So that I hit our target in 30 seconds there. We're just waiting on US30. There we go. Let's switch to US30. Gold's already hit our profit. Yes, coming down. Look at this. That's what I told you. Beautiful. RSI is coming down, 56. Now we're going the way of the news, you see. Still green as well. One strong bear, 60%. So it's swung from 100 to 60. The opposite way. One push down. Come on. We're nearly there. It's riding on that neutral support. Told you. Yeah, we're green. Yes, there we go. Take profit hit. I'm going to push down some more.
You can't take all the pips, bro.
Another win. Brilliant. Look at
You
that.
can't take all the pips, bro. Save some for the rest of us.
Let's see if it breaks the average line of the RSI. That's what we want now. US Tech NAS went the opposite way, which is what I said. Let's check there. There you go. Look at that spike on the open. As usually NAS does, go the opposite way. Now we'll see this decline as well, hopefully in a bit. Three minutes to get that lot. Like I say, on NAS, yeah, the nice re-entry here is going to wait now for it to come back out if we think about taking a sell on it. Gold, yeah, spiked, broke that 1800. Might try again yet. US30, yeah, look at that, perfect. So we just know now that any pre-market news, especially with the 30, will go the opposite way, and then on the open it goes our way. Now we've got red, you see. Just day in, day out with the news, it's the same. So if you was in a buy, in a sell on US30 from, you should have been holding it because you're back to where pretty much you were. Let's see it come out of the zone. It's broke the cross on the RSI. Let's see its green trend end. It's going to bounce for a little bit. So it's already hit. Just waiting on NAS. Be nice if the 30 could come down and retest our support zone again. This would be great. See, that was the open here. It was great for an easy 100 points. There's your open, top of that, look, and we're already 550 points to the downside. Gold's going to come and retest after being over bought for so long. Now if RSI drops into our neutral zone, bounces off the centre and goes back up again, guess what we're doing? We're going in for more buys up to the heavy resistance. So that's 100 points already on that. Now, as like I say, broke it on the buy. It was a nice spike. It actually did reach our points of interest number one. Look on the sell, look at that, perfect. So I could have got, I didn't go in on it, but I could have gone in on that and had that level here. Look, that was perfectly identified by our indicator. So there was the, yeah, there was the open there. Look, top of that candle. So yeah, about 100. Could have gone 50. We've even got divergence now. Look at this. This is good. This is nice to see. We just had a new divergence added to the system. So this could be good, indicating a drop on NAS. That'd be brilliant. Gold now is pulling back. US30 now ranging around in the neutral zone. We'll just keep an eye on this. Good to see some good results posted in the group. Well done, nice one. And the guys have had wins on US30, the DAX as well, and they say we've done some good bits on gold today. Just really want to try and grab something on the NAS 100 if I can. US30 now pushing back. That's fine. Like I say, if it touches our resistance zone here and we get the RSI on our side, guess what we're doing? We're going back in for more sells. This is going to be a nice double top. So again, when you study the wave, you don't get scared because you know what you're looking for. So, you know, it'd be nice to see something like this. I'll post that. This is what I'm looking for. Okay, just had some more positions close, and what do we do? Oh, NAS won. Yeah, brilliant. There we go. So we just got the win on the NAS as well. Yes, perfect. There we go. Going on the sell. I'll just post that. So that was another nice. Took 10 minutes. Bit of a longer scalp than normal, but there you go. Told you NAS would retest and hit TP. Perfect. That's now breaking into the neutral zone on the RSI. So again, not looking to take another sell on this unless we break around here. We've got a bit of support, flat baseline. I wanted to catch that initial drop. Like I say, we're probably going to form a double top. It's probably going to bounce back up at some point. We'll just watch that for now. Gold, yeah, has dropped into our zone again. It's found support and reversed. So we'll just wait to see on this one, see if we can grab again more bars. Just want the RSI to cross, and again we could be in for another. Yeah, there's easily another 100 points here. We're going to wait. And US30 again looks dropping again. That was just a little fake out. Again, it's doing exactly what I'm mapping out here. Now we want it to properly drop. That would be amazing if we could get the drop and we could break our zone. So it's already touched the spike there. Here's the flat. So and if we're looking for a second, of course we're looking above our zone here. It's all nice and easy. As long as we get the confirmation, as long as we get the red on the RSI, then we're good to go. Yeah, strong bear, 53% with 50%, yeah. The daily volume, look at the daily volume now, look, 270. It's had some serious spikeage. Gold, yeah, just wait. I mean, again, you know, some people would sell here to catch a few pips down to here. I'm not going to push it. I've already had some. Again, it is 100. But RSI is broke. So, yeah, there's a good chance of that getting you 100 points here. I'm just going to see if there's going to be any kind of bounce off it. But if RSI continues down and we reach our extension level, then we're in again. Kind of the markets have done their thing now relating to the CPI news. This is what happens. So I tell everybody, you know, NFP usually changes the market for a longer period of time. This is quite a big news result today, and it's kind of over and done with within an hour and a half. Levels are pretty much back to what they were before the news event, and that's what we look for. So if you do get caught out going the wrong direction with a news event and you can hold, you'll either, you know, get back to break even or into profit, or worst case you won't take such a big loss. That's why I never end a trade when I wait for the peak and see. And the good thing about the axe system is it tells you those levels. It tells you, we were shown here is where it's maxed out. Now if it broke here, yeah, fine, okay, that's the time to end your trade. But here there was a good chance of it retracing after the buy if you're using this on gold, for example, and it did. And so again with the 30, it peaked here, so it's telling us, look, you know, if you have gone the wrong way, save yourself, get half of your money back. And there's still a chance of this breaking down to come back down again. Might go back up, we don't know. We're wanting this to form the second leg. Same with NAS. Nas is kind of like just lagging behind US30 in terms of its pattern today, but doing the similar kind of thing. Following that trend line perfectly. Like I said, because the divergence has paid off. Here is your indicator for bearish divergence. I go 2 candles after and we're in. So that was another reason why I went in on the sell on NAS. It wasn't just the news in the market, but also seeing our divergence indicator, which now appear with these settings, new settings, appears less frequently. But when it does appear, there's a bigger percentage it's going to come off. And on this one, it did. From here, 1, 2, and then you would have caught all these pips here. $300. Now we're seeing it bounce. Again, when we're in the neutral zone of our RSI, we avoid trading. A gold, look, is it going to do what I said? Is it reached that 100? Clipped out there is, are we going to get the 100 back? And US30 still holding in the neutral pivot zone for the day. Again, everything's in the neutral zone. It's just a case of waiting again. Like I said, we're going to go another 10-15 minutes or so. We've done a couple of hours. Again, just to show how we scalp the major news events, pre-market and post-market, and how we scalp the open as well. So it's been a successful session. And I hope there's been some education in it for people as well. We're in the green today in terms of profit, and that's what it's all about. And we're done and dusted. You know, our trading's done within. We started analysing, 2 hours ago? So that's it. 2 hours is all I like to trade for, really. 2 hours of either session, London, NY, and then, an hour and a half or so on the Asian session. So we'll be back later on to do an Asian market analysis for the group. That's one of the benefits you get from joining the Discord group. And here we go. Look at this. Look, US30. Finally, some red. Beautiful. So our M pattern looks like it's going to be spot on. And we're going to get a retouch of our TP again, and this would be lovely to get back down to here, which I could say is basically round about where it was before the news started. RSI is 41. Yeah, this is nice. This is a nice move. And there we go. It's clipped. There we go. Great stuff. Let's wait for this move to finish. RSI to get to 38 would be nice. So we've re-hit our TP1. We've got it on the sells again. Brilliant. And we're done. There you go. My last 3 positions on US30 have closed out. my last 3 sells on US30, and they're the ones I triggered from the pre-market news. That's why you've always got to trust your analysis. You know, we know how the pre-market news now works with gold, US30 and NAS, and how it reacts with the market when the market's finally open as well. We've got it down now. So that's it, that's all my positions closed. Just have a look how many trades we've done today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So 20 trades done today in the space of 2 hours. And there's our final TP hit, just as I said. And there's our second leg formed. And like I say, if you was in a sell from the open, you should be back to where you were now, which is just here. So you're back to break even. So you'd be out the trade now, or you just hold and wait and see if you're going to get a re-entry. There's a chance of a re-entry. I'm tempted, but I've done 20 trades. We're well up for the day. And it's nice when we sometimes get it right. Coming down, lot RSI is 28, so now you should be, you know, like I say, in a little bit of profit. If you was in a sell from here, and just shows you the kind of manipulation of the market. This is where the market wanted to go. Gold's going to push up. I think there's chances for more buys here. Once it breaks this zone here, then you're good to go for buys on gold up to the, you know, another 150 points. So again, just alter your TP level to just below here, and your TP is going to be there. So I can see gold pushing. US30, here we go. Oh, so you're in again on a re-entry. Brilliant, look at that. Yeah, nice one. I knew you could redeem. Perfect. We found support. Also, we've just grabbed ourselves another, look at that, another 100 points. Easy. So it's a beautiful re-entry there on the third. Again, we're still waiting for it to flash red again and see. We've come up with a support zone. It's only a minor support. You know, let's see if it touches here. Would be nice. And just stay with you and watch this bit play out. It'd be great. With 70%. But this has been great. A nice second leg. And that's it. Just know how much to take out the market so it doesn't bite you back. And yeah, easy 100 on that. And this is why, like I say, if you'd gone the wrong way, but you didn't go the wrong way, you went the right way with the result. But because it's pre-market, we know this happens. Manipulation, you know, within an hour, you're back, you're in profit, and you've ended your trade on a win. Great. All you got to do is just have confidence in yourself, in the analysis, and in our system. You know, the ACT system here is fantastic. It gives you everything you need as a trader. And did I swap time frames once? No, don't need to. I'm not bothered what's happening on a 4-hour chart, a 1-hour chart, daily chart, you know, because I'm in and out. I'm working on my time frame using all the tools that have been provided. I'm looking at the patterns, and I've got my indicators if I need them to help me gauge my entry points. My exit points I already know. I've already mapped all my exit points out. And here you go. So again, you've already hit the next take profit level. Perfect. It's lovely to end the stream on some nice wins. Oh, that should be TP2, my bad. Perfect, look at that. You can't ask for better than that. That's spot on. Perfect. Look at that. It's now it's broke down to our heavy support zone, RSI is 19. So that's just a great way to end. So now, of course, you know we're looking for the W when we get the signal. We're looking for the next pattern already. I just want to say we've done 2 hours, and thanks again to everybody for joining in on the stream and commenting in the Discord group. And like I say, I did about 20 trades, or I did do 20 trades there in a couple of hours. Some of you guys might have done 5 or 6, but the most important thing is our analysis was spot on. Anything that was down in drawdown were recovered. The CPI played out as we said it would in the end on a US Open as well. And gold, let's you know, if you're watching gold, you know what you're going to be looking for. We're looking for it to push back up here. It's just in the neutral zone, so you've got to wait. And now's, look at that, perfect as well. The drop exactly the same, and a re-entry trade you could have scalped here. So for this system, there's so many opportunities to trade. You really just got to pick the 1-2 things that you're into and focus on learning the market structure and our system. Again, if anybody wants information, just go to the website www.mohawkforex.com or drop me an email through that. And yeah, look forward to people joining us in the Discord group. But thanks again for the guys in the US for joining in, Justin and Neil. Thanks to you guys in London as well. And look out for the next stream, which will be, hopefully we'll do another one tomorrow. So thanks for trading the open and the CPI, and safe trading, and I'll catch you on the next stream. Take care all.